Next step is go to File, Publish Settings. You have these three tabs: Format, Flash, HTML. Your name of your index file should be all the way down the list, and there should be only two check: Flash and HTML. That's all we need. We're going to click on this folder, and we're going to save it, this directory. Save our Flash file in this directory. Find the same directory that you saved your Flash file in. That's where your HTML and your Swift has to be in. So save it into your Flash tutorials, that's the one I call mine, and do the same thing for the HTML. And click Published. So if you want, take the time to check your folder on your desktop or wherever you save that, and make sure you have two files. Well, let's see, three files in there. You should have a Flash file, an HTML, and a Swift file in there as well. This will indicate, that little icon will indicate that you did not save it after you published it. So for example, if I click save, it will go away. So do the rest for everything else. Save everything within those folders, in that folder. Save the Swift, the HTML, and make sure you have three things for each. But save these as image 1, image 2, and image 3. Okay, I kind of skipped ahead a little bit. What I did is I created a header Flash file. I forgot to add it the same way we did it for the image 1, image 2, image 3. It's the same way. Just go to File, New, and create another one, and do it in the same. Make sure it's the same size, the same dimensions as the one in the index one. Because the important thing is, what I want you to do is pause this and then create your images. Create whatever you want to load into these containers. Because what you're gonna do is, when you create those images, you're gonna load it into these Flash files. You're gonna load it into image 1, create an image in Photoshop wherever you're gonna create it, and place it in here, and make sure it's the same size as 508 and 324. The same thing for the rest. And you're gonna save it, publish it, and then save it. And once you do that, and go back to index. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the script and everything. I skipped ahead a little bit as far as putting the preloader. Here in the first frame is my preloader. In the source file, you will have everything set up for you. But what it is, I grabbed everything and dragged it to the next frame. And here I have the image for my preloader, well, my logo, and then I have the script. And let's see what the script consists of. The window actions, and this is pretty much everything that's in the script. Telling everything to the next frame, is reading everything, calculating everything that's in the Flash file. And here is the load bar. I'm going to press Control Enter in a few minutes, but I want to see how the script comes. I want to proceed further so we can get through this. What's going to happen is, if I press Control Enter, it's going to go to the next frame. It's going to finish through this, read the load bar, load the website, and it's going to go to the next frame. There's nothing on this web frame telling it to stop, so pretty much the website will be blinking. Here, let's go about doing that. Let's click on this frame, and I'm going to Windows, go to Actions, and I want to put Stop Script. STOP. There we go. Leave it like that. Now I'm going to press Control Enter and see what happens. There we go. I have my template and it stopped. So I'm going to take away the stop so you can see exactly what I was talking about. Now press Control Enter. Since we're in the index file, what we're going to do is we're going to put this script into this frame where the stop script is, and we're going to add the script that tells image 1 and image 2 blah blah blah. We're going to add a script that tells image 1 to load into the image container, as well as for the header. So I'm going to go to this frame, I'm going to open up ActionScript tab, and now this is what I want you to type in: underscore root period header container and period. I'm going to type load capitalized M movie, and then we're going to do semicolon header Swift dot Swift or dot WF, close semicolon. There we go. Well, quotations. I didn't say semicolon, quotations. Anyway, what this script is going to tell it to automatically, so when the website starts up, it's going to automatically load the header Swift into the header container. Now I want you to copy this, Control C. Next line, Control V. Bad copy. Control C. Next line, Control V. And we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to change what's inside the container. The container name, we're going to call it image container. And then we're going to type in image 1. So we already have our two actions that's going to automatically happen when we start the website. Close this. I'm going to publish, file save, and let's check it out and see what happens. Everything's invisible. What it did is it loaded image 1 and it loaded header into the header container, yet there's nothing to load, so it just made everything blank. So what we're going to do is go to image 1 and we're going to put something in there. Let's see, let's just call it image 1. Let's create another layer and create a text, and let's make it white so it's noticeable. Let's change the size. Oh, let's try this again. Call it image 1. In case you don't know how to load an image from Photoshop, it's really simple. Just go to File, Import, either to Stage or Library. Stage, of course, is what's on the screen, and it'll import whatever frame you're on. So be careful what frame you're on. Library will import it to this library here. So it'll have a list of everything that's in your website, and this is where it'll be. So right now, and the only thing, if it's in your library, all you gotta do is drag it from there and place it on here. I have image 1 on here, so I'm gonna press publish. I'm gonna go back to index, and we're gonna test it out again. Control enter. There you go. Image 1 is in there. So it depends on what you have. You have that outline. Go back to image 1. I'm gonna click on. Let's do an outline. Red rectangle tool. Let's do this. I'm going to publish. I'm going to index. And I'm going to control enter. There we go. Now let's do the same process with the header. Let's go to header. I'm going to create an outline for it.